What's up, guys? It's your boy JohnPick with Sharp Bets DFS, back with another video to help you make money on Prize Picks, Better, Sleeper, Chalkboard, Underdog, and many other platforms tonight. But first, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell notification so you don't miss any more of our videos that we'll be putting out on a daily basis. And check out that pinned link in the comment below. That's where for either $14.99 for VIP, 50 cents a day, or $29.99 for VIP Plus, $1 a day. You'll find a Patreon link that'll get you instant access to our Discord. Now, in the Discord's where you're going to find all the tips, advice, players to tail, tickets to tail, anything and everything you could possibly need to succeed on Prize Picks, Better, Sleeper, Chalkboard, Underdog, and many other platforms tonight. So, 3-1 in the last two videos. Yeah, it's not a full sweep, but we are in the right mindset. We're, 5x5, baby. We're in the pipe. We're ready to roll. I've got my picks just about perfect. Hoping for that perfect sweep today. I think it may be coming. I love the picks for today. I truly do. So, without further ado, let's go over our sponsors really, really quick, right? Outlier right up there, guys. I'm going to be using that here in just a minute to show you all the proof for all the picks, all the statistics to back it up. Amazing tool. Go sign up today. Use the link that's in the both the description as well as in the pinned comment below for your 7-day free trial. That's right, boys and girls. Free. Free. $0 and 0 motherfucking cents. Let's go. Sign up today. Use our link. Rock and roll. Up in here, guys, DGF Opto, right? Use our promo code SHARPBETS and get 25% off your monthly subscription to that amazing tool. Better, Sleeper, or Chalkboard, all amazing alternatives to Prize Picks, old lame ass. It's what everyone knows. It's what everyone uses. It's what I use, honestly. But I also love and use these platforms on a daily basis. Amazing discounts going on all the time. Use our promo code SHARPBETS, SHARPBETS, on any one of those three platforms, and you'll get some amazing goodies, as well as a free month in our Discord. All right, so without further ado, let's get on to them picks. Here we go, boys. So we're going to start out on Outlier as we did yesterday. I think we're going to go first and foremost with the earliest game, and that's going to be Mr. Lordis Guriel Jr. to go over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs, right? HRR. Love that category. It doesn't update live. That's the one drawback, but, I mean, if you're paying attention at all, you got money on the line, you should be at least checking out the MLB app, right? It's all right there. You should be able to see if he gets 2 either hits, runs, or RBIs. Bam, we're in the money, right? So let's take a look at what he's done here in his history. In his last 5, 3 out of his last 5, 3, 2, and 2, and then 0 against Chicago last night, I think it was, and then 0 against Atlanta way back before the All-Star break. But the man has a fantastic matchup today. He truly does. Last 10, as you can see, the number is pretty on par with what it was in the last 5, which is great. That's what you want to see. Consistency. Guys, this man rakes up at the plate. He's been having a fantastic year. And again, we've got a great matchup with Imanaga. Shota Imanaga. So, he's a right-handed batter. Loves going up against those lefties. That's what Imanaga throws, is with his left hand. He's one of them weird Japanese lefty pitchers. So, and he's not weird. I'm just kidding. I'm not being racist or anything. Imanaga is a great pitcher, honestly. But he's just a great stylistic matchup for Mr. Lordis Guriel, right? So, that all being said, as I said, 70% in his last 10, 60% in his last 5, so the number actually goes up in his last 10 and last 20. Let's take a real quick look at the last 20. Bam! Look at all them green beans, baby. You gotta love it. That's what we want to see. One more time, great matchup against Mr. Imanaga today, and let me show you why, right? So, Guriel, on the season, at a 263 clip as far as an average, right? Pretty good. Well above average, but not the absolute best. And that's because, boys, I say it all the time, and I'll say it again, match-ups matter. You got a right-handed batter, you're going to want to see him against a left-handed pitcher. You got a left-handed batter, you're going to want to see him against a right-handed pitcher. The advantage to that batter. Now, if you can get a pitcher that goes up against the same sided batter, the advantage goes to the pitcher, right? And the reason for that is if you've got an opposite side batter, they can see the movement of the ball easier. It's just a much better matchup. It's much tougher to see your curveballs, your sliders, all that stuff when you're going up against a same-sided pitcher, right? This being an opposite matchup, again, on the season so far, Guriel, 263 average. Truly not bad. Not elite, but not bad. Against left-handed pitchers, bam, baby, over 350. Love it. The third highest average against lefties on the team, only behind Herrera, who I don't think has a whole lot of at-bats. Yeah, he only has 5 at-bats against lefties, so we're just not even going to count him. So only second behind McCarthy, who is at 377. At 355, woo, and a 930 OPS, unbelievable, and only at an 18.9 K percentage, or in otherwise, that's how often he strikes out. He is prone to strike out, I will say that, and Imanaga is a great strikeout pitcher. However, I love his chances. Let's consider a few things here, right? So Guriel batting either third or fourth in the lineup, I'm not sure. We're going to see that when the lineups come out a little bit later. But Marte is the real person to target today, and PrizePicks knows that, and that's why they've put all of Ketel Marte's props at ridiculous, levels that we're not even going to be stupid enough to attack. That being said, we are going to take advantage of Marte in another way, and that's by taking Lourdes Guriel Jr., right? So the thing about Marte is he's a switch hitter, right? Which is great. You can always take advantage of the matchup no matter who is on the mound, right? Here's the thing, though. Against right-handed pitchers, Marte, he's pretty good. Well above average, not fantastic, not elite level. Against lefties, though, you get him on his natural right side batting. Ooh, doggies, he is unbelievable. Just kills it out there. He's like a whole other beast. So, that being said, he's either getting on base by getting a hit, obviously, or getting walked because these pitchers know not to pitch to this man. So there you go. So Marte being on base and then Guriel coming up either the next at bat or a couple of bats later, man, RBIs out the wazoo, right? So Lourdes Guriel over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. I'll shut up about it. I could go on all day about how that's a great pick, but here we go. Let's move the hell on. Pick number 2, Dean Kremer over 2.5 earned runs. So he's up against Texas today. Let's see here. Let's look at his last 5. So he has exceeded this level at 3 of his last 5 games. And then in his last 10, your natural progression down, you're looking at a little bit lower of a clip at 50%. And then, again, natural progression, last 20, only gotten this 45% of the time. However, he has a tough matchup today in the Texas Rangers, right? They don't have the greatest record, necessarily, but I want you to look at this. So, up against this pitcher, just to be clear, on the on the first pick we made today, Lourdes Guriel, he has no actual history against Imanaga. We just have history against left-handed pitchers. Here, we have history, and I mean a rich, full history to take a look at, right? So, Dean Kremer against the Rangers, youch, he gets tattooed. It's not good. Let's see. He hasn't played them this season. However, he's not having the greatest season. He had a lot of hopes and expectations coming in, but it hasn't gone super fantastic for him. It just truly has not. However, against the Rangers, though, man, they have swatted that ball out of the park and then some on this man, right? So, Jonah Heim at a 400 clip against him. Corey Seager, probably their biggest and best batter on the Rangers, at a 500 clip out of 6 at-bats. So, he's gone up to face him 6 times, gotten hits 3 out of those 6 times. That's fantastic. Simeon hitting at a 333 clip. Grossman hit at a 500 clip. So, as you can see, guys, the Rangers love to hit up against this man. Again, so last 5, 3 out of 5, and then you've got 5 out of 10 and 9 out of his last 20. It doesn't look like the greatest pick. Matchups matter, baby. Matchups matter. Head-to-head, yikes! Gave up 6 runs against basically an identical team with the Rangers, right? 6 runs the last time. 6 earned runs the last time he played against the Rangers or pitched against the Rangers. Last time he took the mound. And then the time before that, gave up 3. So out of the 2 matchups he's had with the Rangers, he has exceeded this 2.5 run mark both times. Last time, he doubled that shit. So let's rock and roll. Lock it in. Dean Kremer over 2.5 earned runs allowed. Next up, we got Brent Rooker, the guy who came through for us yesterday. And I mean came through in a huge way. This man got himself 7 HRR last night when we took him, right? Unbelievable. Now, he has a great matchup against Carson Fulmer, I think it is his name, Carson Fulmer. Either way, he's up. Yeah, Carson Fulmer, there it is. So he's up against the Angels today. Same team he played last night. When he got himself 7. Woo! Now, Carson Fulmer has pitched the Oakland A's very, very well. As you can see, 0 averages all the way down the line, except for my man, Brent Rooker, who's batting 1,000 against him with a godlike 2,500 OPS, guys. 2,500 OPS. That's unheard of. That's out of this solar system. Not forget out of this world. That's out of this galaxy. Unbelievable. He nails the shit out of Carson Fulmer. Loves to bat up against him. Need I say more? He's been beasting as usual. Or, lately he's been absolutely killing that ball, right? 5 out of his last 5. Green motherfucking beans all the way across the board. Last 10. Check it out, boys. 9 out of his last 10. That's unbelievable. This man is on fire and fuego. White hot is Mr. Brent Rooker. Looking for that to continue today against Carson Fulmer. Lock it in. Brent Rooker over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. Last but not least, we have Freddy Freeman of the Los Angeles Dodgers up against Cutter Crawford. So, in Freddy Freeman's last 5, he's hit this 4 out of 5. Green motherfucking beans, not all the way across the board, but that's okay. Not everyone is perfect. Not so great out of his last 10. Not so great at all. Only 5 out of his last 10. However, you move up, and you love to see the progression actually jump up when you add more games in. That means he is an elite batter. Simple as that, right? So, again, last 5, 4 out of his last 5, 5 out of his last 10, and 12 out of his last 20. Absolutely killing it. Now, up against Boston, this team he's playing today, because, again, matchups matter, guys. 4 out of his last 5, excuse me. So, an 80% clip playing the Boston Red Sox. Bastin. Freeman, though, in particular, against Cutter Crawford, this exact matchup, batting .667. Bam! Bam! Huge. Really, really big. So hasn't faced him this year, but there's a first time for every time, right? Let's go. Lock him in. Freddy Freeman over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. Keep in mind, Shohei Ohtani will be leading off, I believe, tonight. So that leaves Freddy Freeman in the hole, a couple of bats behind him, ready to knock him in if he gets on base, which is extremely likely. So, all that being said, here's our 4 guys. Freddy Freeman over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. Brent Rooker over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. Lordis Guriel over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. And Dean Kremer over 2.5 earned runs. Check it out, boys. I've already selected prize picks, so we're going to add to bet slip. Bam. Simple as that. You pick the ones you like there, you push that button, and boom, baby, ready to rock and motherfucking roll. Here we go. Again, Brent Rooker over 1.5 HRR, Freddy Freeman over 1.5 HRR, Lourdes Guriel Jr. over 1.5 HRR, and last but not least, Dean Kremer over 2.5 earned runs allowed. Let's roll, boys. Lock it in. Those are your 4 plays for today. Let's go back over here to our sponsor screen. We've already gone over the sponsors, but we'll do a quick recap and let you know what to do and what the process is for joining and getting that free month in our Discord. Check out any one of these sponsors that are linked both in the description as well as in the pinned comment below, right? But in particular, any one of these 3 platforms down here, better, sleeper, chalkboard. Join today. If you haven't yet, use our promo code SHARPBETS. You'll get a deposit match, but more importantly, you'll get a free month in our Discord. And how that works is basically you'll take a screenshot of the wallet page after using our promo code, make sure I can see the date, make sure I can see you used our promo code, and make sure I can see that you deposited at least $20. Once that's all done, take a screenshot of that on the wallet page, send it to my email, right, at johnpick@sharpbetsdfs.com. One more time, that's JohnPick, JohnPick, at, you all know what the damn at symbol is, JohnPick at sharpbetsdfs.com. Send it over today. I will get you absolutely free into the Discord. Other than that, that's all I got for you today, guys. Good luck tonight. Let's keep this hot streak going, and let's get that money, son.